Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the most powerful abilities of each Straw Hat and how these abilities truly make them renowned and capable of facing strong enemies. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to smash that like button, give us a thumbs up to unlock your Devil Fruit powers, and hit that subscribe button to awaken. Now, let's jump into the video. In the vast and tumultuous world of One Piece, the Straw Hats emerge as a legendary crew whose reputation transcends borders and seas. Each member of this extraordinary group is endowed with exceptional abilities, formidable techniques, and a unique charisma that elevates them to the status of legendary pirates. By exploring the distinct capabilities of each Straw Hat member, we can unravel the talents that make up this crew, whose influence extends to every corner of the vast and unpredictable Grand Line. In this overview, we'll highlight the abilities that make them not just powerful, but truly formidable, earning respect and notoriety across all known seas. Luffy's impressive and diverse techniques, known as gears, are the embodiment of the extraordinary gift granted by his Devil Fruit, the Gomu Gomu no Mi, formerly known as the Hito Hito no Mi, the fruit of the sun god Nika. This paramecia-type fruit gives Luffy the unique property of transforming into a rubber person, granting him unparalleled elasticity and resistance. The gears, consequently, represent the evolution and mastery over the powers of this Devil Fruit, standing out as Luffy's most powerful and impressive techniques. Starting with Gear 2, we witness the ability to accelerate blood flow, boosting his physical abilities to astounding levels. This technique not only increases his speed, but also allows him to overcome the sturdiest defenses, like Tekkai, showcasing incredible skill in battle. Gear 3, on the other hand, introduces a different approach, enlarging specific parts of Luffy's body to gigantic proportions. Before the time skip, using this power required a temporary sacrifice, causing Luffy to shrink afterward, but after intense training, this limitation was overcome, further enhancing his versatility in combat. The evolution of Gear 4, a technique that emerges after Luffy's rigorous training in Rusukaina. By inflating his muscles and enveloping them in Buso Shoku Haki, Luffy assumes different forms, each with unique characteristics, from Boundman, providing resilient defense and powerful strikes, to the agile Snake Man, focused on quick and unpredictable attacks, and even Tankman, offering incredible elastic defense. However, the narrative reaches its peak with the revelation of Gear 5. After awakening his Devil Fruit, Luffy gains even greater control over his body, adopting a caricature-like fighting style and distorting reality around him. Luffy's power transcends expectations, incorporating features of both a paramecia and Zoan. The Nine Sword Style, a legendary technique employed by Roronoa Zoro in One Piece, represents the impressive culmination of his spiritual projection abilities. Shrouded in a dark aura, Zoro manifests a solid illusion of himself, displaying multiple heads and arms that mirror the essence of Nine Swords. Despite its seemingly spiritual nature, this transcendental form amplifies Zoro's attack power extraordinarily, tripling it. This technique, known as Ashura, is incredibly powerful. In a memorable showdown during the Enies Lobby Saga, Zoro used the Nine Sword Style to unleash swift and formidable attacks, surpassing even Kaku's powerful Rankyaku, Amane Dachi. After the time skip, Zoro resurrected this legendary technique in a moment of dire need during an epic clash against none other than Kaido, one of the Four Emperors. In a display of mastery, Zoro combined the Nine Sword Style with Buso Shoku Haki, reaching a level of power that left a permanent scar on the formidable Emperor. Surprisingly, Kaido himself claimed that Zoro also unleashed Shoku Haki during that attack, indicating a level of skill intensity that even the swordsman wasn't fully aware of. During the intense narrative of the Wano arc, Sanji, the Straw Hat's cook, elevates his abilities to a new level by presenting a notable evolution of his already formidable technique, Diable Jambe. This enhanced version, known as Ifrit Jambe, is a testament to the genetic enhancement Sanji acquired during his gestation. The essence of Ifrit Jambe lies in the masterful fusion between Sanji's genetic enhancements and Buso Shoku Haki. By combining these elements, Sanji dramatically increases the power and resilience of his legs, giving them the ability to withstand flames of exceptional intensity. The white-blue flames produced by this technique not only shine visually, but also add a powerful boost to his kicking techniques, surpassing surpassing even the effectiveness of the previous Diable Jambe. The true test of Ifrit Jambe's strength is evident when Sanji faces and defeats Queen, one of Kaido's all-stars. Queen, endowed with powers from a Zoan form with multiple cybernetic enhancements, represents a formidable challenge. However, with the potency of Ifrit Jambe, Sanji overcomes these adversities, demonstrating not only his enhanced physical strength, but also strategic prowess in surpassing the opponent's abilities and even the enhancements of the raid suits used by his siblings. Jinbei's mastery of the martial arts known as Fishman Karate and Fishman Jujutsu is truly formidable, standing out as one of the most powerful fighters in the world of One Piece. His proficiency in Fishman Karate is particularly notable, and the most powerful technique stemming from this style is Fishman Karate. Jinbei's Fishman Karate is a manifestation of his incredible ability to control and manipulate water around him. A unique feature of this martial art is Jinbei's ability to generate powerful attacks without the need for direct physical contact. His strikes are so precise and intense that water particles in the air can explode on opponents seconds after the attack commences, revealing the extent of his skill and control over this form of combat. An impressive example of the power of Fishman Karate is evident when Jinbei defeats Minor Hinoceros, one of the fearsome awakened Zoan beasts. With a single punch, Jinbei demonstrates not only his exceptional physical strength, but also the ability to nullify the opponent's defenses. Through the second model of the sorcery climb attack, Nami proves to be extremely powerful and skilled. This remarkable upgrade to the climb attack is, in Witheria's words, the culmination of all meteorological science, providing Nami with an expanded array of abilities and a truly formidable weapon. One striking feature of the new climb attack is its ability to change its length based on applied pressure, making it more versatile and easy to handle in various situations. Additionally, when used, the climb attack leaves patterns in the air, giving it a magical quality, almost like an enchanted wand. One of the most impressive feats of the second model of the sorcery climb attack is Nami's ability to capture and contain Zeus, the Stormcloud homie, within it. This partnership allowed Nami to unleash devastating lightning attacks when needed, using Zeus as a powerful energy source. The climb attack is no longer just a tool, but a vessel for Zeus's sentient being. The symbiotic relationship between Nami and the climb attack deepens with the discovery that Zeus's soul now resides within the weapon. This new dynamic grants the climb attack its own consciousness, allowing Zeus to temporarily take control of Nami's attacks, making them more unpredictable and challenging to evade. Through her powerful technique called Demonio Fleur, Nico Robin proves to be a great threat to her enemies. This technique is a refined variation of the giant Fleur, revealing Robin's extraordinary potential to manipulate her limbs in ways beyond common imagination. The first time Robin unleashed Demonio Fleur was in a tense confrontation against Black Maria, one of the formidable adversaries during the events of Wano. The technique takes the concept of giant Fleur to a new level. In addition to its imposing and frightening presence, the Demonio Fleur serves as a tactical strategy, aiming to intimidate opponents and make them lower their guard in the face of Robin's imminent skill. This cunning not only demonstrates physical power, but also the strategic acumen of the archaeologist. One of the notable sub-abilities of Demonio Fleur is the Grand Jacuzzi Clutch. In this technique, the Demonio's copy uses various long and sprouted arms to envelop the target, pulling it towards itself in an inevitable embrace. Once the target is firmly locked in its grip, Demonio uses the clutch to squeeze and crush, showcasing formidable strength. BF-38, better known as General Frankie, personifies mechanical grandeur and the destructive power that Frankie, the talented builder of the Straw Hats, is capable of creating. This colossal mech suit, modeled after a shogun, stands out as an engineering masterpiece and is an impressive manifestation of Frankie's technical skill. With an imposing height of 13 meters, General Frankie is made of a superalloy known as wapometal, giving it exceptional durability and resistance. Frankie can pilot this war machine from a control room located in the chest of the mech suit itself, allowing him to combine his personal combat skills with the formidable capabilities of General Frankie. Armed with a giant raider sword called Franken, General Frankie demonstrates an impressive range of combat abilities. Although Frankie may not be the most skilled in swordplay, the imposing presence and intimidating tactics of the mech suit have a significant psychological effect on opponents, contributing to battlefield dominance. The giant fists of General Frankie are formidable weapons, capable of delivering powerful punches and crushing enemies with the overwhelming weight of its robust body. The cherry on top of this impressive arsenal is the General Cannon, a devastating technique that unleashes a burst of compressed air against opponents. Usopp, the marksman of the Straw Hats, elevated his skills to a new level after 2 years of intense training. The most remarkable addition to his repertoire is the special seeds known as pop greens. These seeds possess extraordinary properties, instantly transforming into super plants upon impact, providing Usopp with a versatile range of abilities to face various combat situations and challenges. Pop greens are not just combat tools. Usopp has also demonstrated their versatility by using them for utilitarian purposes, such as creating boats and oars in Punk Hazard. Usopp's mastery with pop greens not only highlights his role as an expert marksman, but also showcases his ability to think quickly and adapt to any situation with creativity and skill. This expansion of his arsenal solidifies Usopp as an invaluable member of the Straw Hat crew. In addition to his musical expertise and swordsmanship skills, Brook, the living skeleton and musician of the Straw Hats, presents an impressive technique that combines the skillful use of his sword and the unique power of his devil fruit, the Yomi Yomi no Mi. This ability, informally known as the Freezing Sword, highlights the unique synergy between his blade and supernatural powers. By channeling the power of his Yomi Yomi no Mi through his sword, Brook gains the ability to freeze opponents with precise cuts. Despite not having a formally defined name, the Freezing Sword is a technique that adds an additional dimension to Brook's fighting style. By cutting his opponents, he not only inflicts physical damage, but also induces a frozen state, temporarily immobilizing his targets and providing a strategic advantage during battles. Brook's freezing ability is not limited to just his physical attacks. He can incorporate the Freezing Sword into his attack sequences, making it a versatile tool for both defense and offense. The Rumble Ball, an innovative creation by Tony Chopper, represents a revolution in his unique ability granted by the Devil Fruit, allowing him to explore additional transformations and further expand his repertoire of forms. Upon consumption, the Rumble Ball alters the wavelengths of the Devil Fruit transformation, granting Chopper access to additional forms for a period of 3 minutes. Each of these forms offers distinct attributes, enhancing his combat capabilities. In Jumping Point, Chopper's legs elongate, providing him with exceptional agility and jumping ability. In Guard Point, transforming his fur into a protective fluff ball, Chopper creates a solid defense against adversary attacks. In Arm Point, his arms become bulky and strengthened, increasing his capacity to inflict damage. In Horn Point, Chopper gains large and powerful horns in this form, enhancing his physical attacks. However, the use of the Rumble Ball is not without risks. Chopper is limited to consuming only one every 6 hours, and the second consumption triggers additional transformations, but without control over which form he will assume. If a third Rumble Ball is consumed, Chopper transforms into Monster Point, a massive and super strong monstrosity. This form triggers a temporary loss of control and reasoning, making Chopper a threat to both allies and adversaries. Moreover, maintaining Monster Point active requires exorbitant amounts of energy, making it dangerous for Chopper's own health. After the 2-year time skip, Chopper has perfected his skills, acquiring the ability to access additional forms at any time without relying on the Rumble Ball and without time limits. Additionally, both Horn Point and Guard Point have evolved considerably, providing Chopper with an additional edge in combat. A notable addition is the emergence of Kung Fu Point, a form that combines advantageous features of Arm Point and Jumping Point, allowing Chopper to perform formidable martial arts maneuvers. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.